Part 2.
Part 2. Part 7, who knows? Maveh Hashem, Honen Maveh, right? You lend to Hashem, right? Maveh Hashem, Honen Dal.
Honen Dal. If you want to lend to God, you be nice to the poor person. It's like you're lending God.
But the words mean one who has lent to Hashem is the one who is Honen, gracious to the poor. Okay, one who lent to Hashem, gracious to the poor. Amar Rabbi Yohanan says, "Ilmale mikra katuv, I efshar lomro." If it didn't say it, we would never be able to. If it wasn't written, we can never say it. Kivyachol eved love leish maveh, right? When you lend, it's like when you lend money to a guy, it's like that guy is a slave to the lender, right? Like because why? If you have a pasuk in Mishleh, eved love leish maveh. Okay, the person that took the money is like a slave to the one who lent the money, because you always feel guilty, whatever. You always feel whatever.
You're indebted.
Yeah.
You're indebted. So Rabbi Yohanan saying it's kivyachol, Hashem is indebted to you, and he's with eved loveh.
Right.
And Rabbi Yohanan saying if it wasn't written, we can never say such a thing.
Right.
So the question is, yesh ledagdek shehaya lo lichtov. The pasuk should have been changed in Mishleh. You have two pasukim in Mishleh. The first one is Maveh Hashem Honen Dal, right? That the person that whoever lent money to Hashem is the one who is gracious to the poor. That's one pasuk in Mishleh. The second pasuk he brings Eved Loveh Leish Maveh is that when you lend money, the person acts like an Eved to you. He feels like an Eved to you because he's indebted to you. He owes you, right? So the question is, first of all, the pasuk in Mishleh should have been read the other way. Pasuk in Mishleh should have read Honen Dal Maveh Hashem. Who is gracious to the poor has lent to Hashem. That makes more sense. You understand? Lama higdim. Why did the pasuk start first Maveh Hashem, the one that lent to Hashem? She'era lashon kol chad medudak. It's not proper grammar, like we said. It's not proper grammar to say.
Subject. You haven't described the subject yet, and you're already talking about it. That's what the article says. Right? He says something about the subject, right? The dikduk there, he mentioned something.
The dikduk is messed up.
Right, but he explains
and the pasuk.
Why. He explains why, because we were talking about. I don't remember what he says.
Right. First, it should identify the subject of the pasuk, right. And then say something about the subject.
Right.
Give an introduction. Don't go straight in and then give the introduction after.
Right.
It makes no sense. So again, what's the question? The question says Maveh Hashem. Right? Let's look over here. Maveh Honen Dal. Right? One who lent to Hashem is the one who's gracious to the poor. You should have said the one who's gracious to the poor is like the one who lent money to Hashem. Because the action of lending to the poor, that's the main thing. So that's the inyan. So yes, like that there. Okay, good. So now the answer goes as follows. The same Gemara, the daf before, it says Amar Rabbi Yitzhak. What does it say? Rodef tzedakah v'chesed yimsa hayim. I know it's a typo. It's Yitzhak. We looked it up. We got it. What's it called? I got to tell the rabbi.
The typo. I have the same typo.
The typo in the
Hebrew one. Yeah, two different versions.
It happens.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on.
No, here also says Rabbi Yitzchak.
Yeah, right. Yours says Rabbi Yitzchak.
You're interrupting. We're learning. No. Right.
Let me see what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Who's that? It's Ivy Town.
Avi. So it says, so in order to understand the answer, in Baba Batra we have another Gemara, another on a pasuk, in Mishleh also. Rodev Tzedakah, the one who chases after Tzedakah will find Tzedakah. That's the pasuk in Mishleh. So what is it trying to say? It's trying to teach you. So but so the words of that's the words of the pasuk. But it's the word. The pasuk is Hayim Tzedakah and Hayim will find Hayim and Tzedakah, something like that. Hold on, I don't have a Mishleh. So actually, wait a minute.
You just bought it. Amazing.
Yeah, I got you.
The worst. No, let me get my orders right. Is it? No, because that looks like it's open it, go ahead.
Reminds me of
That's Chok Yisrael, but go under it, look under it.
Hanukkah. Getting all the presents.
Oh my gosh, all hawk? Wow. What do you got a lot of
Rodef tzedakah, here it is.
What's the pasuk?
Rodef
Because-
tzedakah v'chesed yimtzah chayim.
Oh, v'chesed. That's the other word. V'chesed.
Rodef tzedakah v'chesed yimtzah chayim tzedakah v'kavod.
Right. But the question is, how are you going to tell me that if I chase tzedakah, I'm gonna find tzedakah? It's pashut. The pasuk is trying to teach me something. What is it telling me? Kol harodef tzedakah. That's a Chacham Ovadia on Masechet Avot. On Pirkei Avot, yeah. Right, Hakadosh Baruch Hu is trying to tell you, Mamsi lo ma'ot lasot mehem tzedakah. He will find you. Oh, beautiful! Oh, that's stone edition. That's
I know, but the new one, you know.
Yeah.
Look at that
Because
gold.
I gave my Chumash to somebody because his father, he said his father would read it every day, and he brought his father to meet me, so I gave him my Chumash.
Bless you.
I said, bless you. I said, I'm only going to give it to you if you promise me you'll read it every day. So he read it, but he didn't only read it every day. He read the entire parasha.
Every day?
He called me and said he finished the parasha. It was like more the same day. So I told him to do it again. And he does it every day, like he does it again and again and again. It's understand again and again and again.
That's the way.
Tanei Diveriel, Kol HaShoneh Alechot B'chol Yom Uvtach Lo Shehu Ben Olam Haba. What does Shoneh mean? Repeat. Whoever repeats halachot every day, the same halachot, repeat. That's how you become a Ben Olam Haba. We're all obsessed with finishing. I want to finish Shas. I want to finish again. I want to finish. God, Hashem, Borei Olam, does not care how much you finish. He cares about how much you try, how much time you spend. That's what matters. That's exactly right. Kol harodef tzedakah. So now the question is Mishle. Rodef tzedakah v'chesed yimtzah chayim. Right? Mishum de rodef tzedakah yimtzah tzedakah. What is it trying to tell you? That if I run after tzedakah, I'm going to find tzedakah. If you trace after tzedakah, Hashem's going to give you the opportunities to find the money to use for tzedakah. If you're looking for, you understand? If you're looking it's an amazing thing. If you're looking for opportunities to give tzedakah, Hashem's not only going to give you the opportunity, He's going to give you the money to give the tzedakah.
It has to be be'emes. It can't be like you can't con Hashem and try to like. It has to be be'emes. The guy really is trying to do chesed and tzedakah.
No, you're not trying to con Hashem. Don't con yourself. You cannot try to con Hashem because you know you can't. You're conning yourself.
You can give 20% and say like, it says.
Yeah.
You give 20%.
That's the only part where it's actually
give.
promised. Yeah.
The only thing it says
No,
testament.
but in a way, but with all that, if you don't get it, there's like nothing to blame. It's like that's how it's meant
So
to
my
be.
rabbi said one time, if you don't get it, then you have to look at your finances, see if you are getting it, you're spending it, or maybe you're not giving as much as you think. You're not accounting for everything. You have to really be midakdek. Hashem says 20%, it better be 20%. You understand? You have to be smart.
What? I thought it's 10%, and the Gomer says if you want to get the bracha of the shirut masher, then it's 20%.
All right, go. You have to give ased. And teach your kids to give ased, no matter what.
10%.
At minimum 10%. Halakha 10%. Halakha, when the kids go out for babysitting, whatever, I'm sitting at the door for them to come in like this. Yalla. That's 10% of 200. Yalla. Emet. Why? Because you have to exercise from now. Not easy to give away money. And every kid has a different personality. Could you stop dropping me? All right, let's continue.
Somebody came to
No. I got 20 minutes. Let's go. That's why the pasuk Dafka says Kelomar Hakadosh Baruch Hu Yalveh will lend to the one that is gracious to the ani. Shemamsi lo ma'ot. He's going to find the money in order to give it to the dal. Even over than that, he's going to pay you for the sacha that you gave the money. So all you got to do is try to find the opportunities to give to the ani. Hashem's going to give you the money to give to the ani, and then he's going to give you the sachar for giving the money that he gave you to the ani. And that's the pasuk. Eved loveh leish maveh. Okay, Eved loveh ish maveh, which is what? Which is the one that lends is like a slave because Hashem's going to even give you the money even after you pay for the reward that you get for giving the money. He's going to give it to you. An amazing thing. but you have a problem. You have a problem. אבל לפי פשוטה של דברים קשה, it's hard. How is it possible שהקדוש ברוך הוא יכול ליתן שכר, כל כך שכר, למי שעושה צדקה? How is it possible that Hashem could give so much שכר for somebody to give צדקה? ולמי שמוציא הוצאות לצורך מצווה, כגון לולב, right? And to someone, he's asking a question even goes further. Not only on someone who gives tzedakah, but someone that uses his money for mitzvot, like lulav. Like it says in the Midrash, right? Misechar lekicha, atar lamed sechar lekicha. From the sechar of giving, you learn, because it talks about there, Mordechai, we did it together.
It talks about person when the Bnei Israel,
Ukachtem.
lachem, Agudat Izov, when they took the Agudat Izov.
Right, they were able to get all the bizui.
Right. What happened? What happened?
Right.
They took the blood of the sheep. They put it on their doorway, and because the schut of that, they were able to get all the bizat mitzrayim. In other words, they got all the gold and silver, whatever, from the mitzrayim.
Because Hashem skipped over that. So Hashem tells you what to do. Go put the Ezov on your door with the Dama Mashkov. And then the Malach HaMal comes, HaKadosh Baruch Hu comes, skips over you, shechs everybody in Mitzrayim. Now you go out, can have some gold, no problem, take it all. Now Yamsu comes also take all the gold. All because you did what I told you to do. It's amazing.
You get the bizah 3 times. Once is in Mitzrayim, once is in Yam Suf, and then once is in one of the Milchamot. Each one of them, you get the bizah. Each one of them, and you get.
And by the way, even more, you have a Gemara in Betzah that says all the money of a person is designated is already determined from Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah ad Rosh Hashanah. Chutz, from the money that you use for Shabbatot and Yamim Tovim, and money that you put your kid for Talmud Torah. You understand? She'im hosif mosifin lo. If he gives, Hashem's going to give him even more. How could you do that? It's ribit. Hashem follows the Torah.
Getting, let's say, a tutor for Chumash for your kid. That's counted like money on
of course it
Shabbat,
is.
same level.
Yeah.
More.
And the money comes back. Not more, same.
Comes back.
But yeah,
Who's this? Okay, fine. Fine, either way, you're going to win. No, you ain't going to come out short. You'll do okay. You understand? Now you become like a borrower. שידענו שהקדוש ברוך הוא שמע מצוות תחילה קודם שנתנם לישראל. ואיך יכול להוסיף לנו? ואז זה ריבית. It's ריבית. Hashem followed the Torah way longer than he gave it, way before he gave it to us. Kiviyachol. Hashem made the Torah. Everything that Hashem does corresponds with the precepts of the Torah. You understand? It's all the same. One of six pieces, half a dozen of another. So if that's true, how can Hashem tell you to do something and Hashem give you tenfold? It's interest. It's ribit. You're not allowed to give another Jew interest. You're not allowed to charge a Jew interest. Not only that, you're not allowed to give. You're not allowed to say, "Oh no, it's okay. I know it's ribit. I'll take it. I need the money. I'm fine." Yes, ribit. You understand? Even if I need the money, and you're saying, "I know that you charge ribit," I can't say, "I know you're going to charge me 10%, but I need the money anyway." And you're like, "Okay, fine. It's still on me. It's my isur." Forget about your isur. It's also my isur.
Wait, the lendee or the lender?
Both.
The bar.
Both.
Interesting.
Both. Because you accept the fact that you are accepting the rebate, meaning you're saying, I'm willing to take the money on with the rebate, and you get it because.
And the Edim that signed the contract get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yes,
Yes,
that was last week's advice.
So Nevi'esh Shama, what it says in the Tur. The
That's
Tur,
privately, obviously, not a bank.
Everybody
The bank
gets
is
knocked
an
out from
institution.
it.
like the Safra Bank, everybody signed the prosbol. Prosbol is like what you do in order to be able to charge a fee.
Which bank?
Yeah,
Safra?
Safra Bank.
They do that in
Who owns
most
it?
banks in Israel.
Safra family.
Prospo is first Shmita
Edmund
Safiyim,
Safra.
Heter Iska.
From Mexico.
They have Mexico, they have New York, they have
They
Miami.
own banks in America.
Syrian,
Yeah.
the Syrian.
Nice. Good for them.
In
Yes.
Israel also, they have a Heter Iska on almost all
Yeah,
laws.
every bank in Israel. Okay, so now it says in the Tur in Yorei De'ah, right? Kov Sam, it says that Talmidei Hachamim are mutar to lend money to each other beribit.
Wow.
I'm waiting for that. The fee, because they know it's asur, so they don't give it to them as a loan. They give it to each other as a gift.
Wow.
They
Does
give
that
it
make
to.
sense?
They never ever collect.
They don't.
Oh,
expect
the
it.
rebate is the gift.
They never
No.
collect the rebate.
I'm giving you $50 I don't expect you to, I know that ribit is asur. But I'm
The
giving
loans
it to you.
become-
The whole entire loan is a matana itself.
So therefore, he could give you back 100.
That is a
The
machshava, yeah. People,
Talmidei Chachamim, listen.
no, you give a loan, you write it off, but as soon as you've given it, ki'ilu, it's rebit because it's asur.
What's your bid?
The loan is it's ki'ilu.
Oh,
But the
only
Tur-
rebid, the guy gives you
Doing
more.
it so you
No, listen
don't
to me.
go
The
collect.
Torah explains that Talmidei Chachamim are allowed to give to other Talmidei Chachamim beribit with interest. Why? Because they know it's asur. And because they know it's asur, they don't give it as a loan, they give it as a matana.
No, I give you $50, then you give me 100.
I'm not waiting to get your $50 back. I'm giving it to
These-
Fkir. I gave it to you as a
people, there's
matana.
so
It's
many
free.
people, there's
What
so
is that? I
many.
give it to you as a gift, right?
Yeah,
$100.
basically, in their mind,
That's
it's a
it.
gift.
So which rebid is he
It's
talking
helping
about?
them not go after it because it's
I'm allowed
asur.
it because
Asur.
it's asur to charge for the beat.
Right.
But I'm giving to you as a matana because I know it's asur. The repeat is asur.
And they don't chase it because
I don't chase it. I'm not looking for. I'm not expecting it. It's a matana
So what does it mean that he's saying that Talmidei Chachamim are allowed to give rebid? Mazo man.
because they don't give it as a loan. They give it as a gift.
So
It's
they don't do it, but he never pays back the other guy.
He can. He also gives it back as a gift.
And he gives him more.
I'm giving you a $60 gift instead of
gives you
50.
more.
You gave me $50 gift. I'm giving you a $60 gift.
It's ki'ilu.
But
Then-
before you start saying they beat the system, before you all start getting crazy, the tour comes and says davka b'davar mu'at, small,
How much?
small.
How much?
She'adam ragil yiten lahavro b'mad, things that is normal to give to his friend, 10 shekel, 20 shekel, whatever it is, without expecting to get it back. Ava beyoter miken lo. So what do you learn from this halakha? That something that's small enough that I'm willing to be hefker on, I can give as a gift, very beat. So if I give you $50, let's say 50 shekel.
Arabs have that kind of custom a little. Like you say, I like something, they'll take it off their hands for you and give it to you.
But they can expect it back 2 months
No,
later with
I
extra
guess- I guess,
20%.
Apparently, it doesn't work on real estate. Just
Right.
smaller options.
So the
I've
hachinami.
experienced this. I've experienced this.
So look, I want to do this. The hachinami misho says tzedakah, umisha motzi otzeo lesorg mat. So somebody that gives money to tzedakah, or someone that spends his money for mitzvot. Hu noten otam b'matana gemura. He's giving them with a whole heart. They're not expecting anything back. They have like it says in Pirkei Avot. Hayavu ka'avadim המשמשים את הרב שלא על מנת לקבל פרס. מותר לא לקחת דבר מועט. So that guy is allowed to take something small. Hashem is allowed to take a small amount as a matana from you, the money that you can use for tzedakah or the hotzaot for the mitzvot that you're going to do. Mutar. Why? Because of the halakha that we said in Tur Bet Yosef, the Tur. I explained something that's mu'at, that would be considered as a matana, is mutar to give. Mu'at, something small. Because I'm it's a matana. If I give you 10 shekel, I'm giving you 10 shekel. I'm not going to ask you for it.
Yeah.
So it's a matana. If you give me 12 shekel back, you also give it as a matana. But you're learning that Hashem is receiving something from us, a 10 shekel from us, that's a matana. Right? So what happens? She'noten lohu devar mu'at. Share eno noten lo ela haperot. But what does God give you? We say, what do we say? In pe'ah. Right? Elu mitzvot, elu devarim, she'adam oseh otam ba'olam hazeh.
Akain kemes lamaba.
A perot, first perot.
They were saying Akain kemes lamaba.
Right. The perot you get in this world, which are nothing. The kid and the principal, which is the main stuff you get on a
Compound interest.
compounded.
Compounded.
One carat, listen to
Tony
me.
Robbins loves those.
One carat diamond is not worth half of a 2 carat diamond.
Right.
2 carat diamond is worth much more than a 1 carat. But why? It should be a 1-to-1. If one is worth 1,000, the next one should be worth 2,000. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
It's more
Right?
rare.
You're right. Inshallah. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way. Well, that's how we are, by the way. We learn from our rabbis.
I love it.
But
Love
that's
it.
the way it is.
It's amazing how
We
the vibe,
repeat
just need to
what,
take it
because
in.
that's Mesorah. That's Mesorah. Now you know where I got my stuff from.
I love it.
All right? So now, even more than that, not only that Hashem is giving the perot to Olam Hazeh, which is mutad, Yafeh sha'a ha shekoran ruach Olam haba mikol hayeh Olam Hazeh. We know that the pleasures of Olam haba is worth more than all of Olam Hazeh. So whatever he's giving you in Olam Hazeh is nothing. Nothing. It's worth
Even if
nothing.
he give you millions back for your lulav.
All based
All
on the Tur. The Tur says that Talmidei Chachamim can lend to each other, but on the ribit, because it's not a loan, it's a matana. Why? The Davka b'devar mu'at. It's a matana. So Hashem can return everything to us. We give it 10, He gives us 100, because compared to what you're really supposed to get in Olam Haba, it's nothing. V'ateru davka what? B'devar ma'achal. Kemo like the Shulchan Aruch writes, it's only a fixed amount. Meaning, you could only do. It's talking about only something that's food, right? It's sort of a food item. The Shulchan Aruch writes that this you could do what? You could do it as a lo tad b'katzat tehila.
The repeat of the Talmid Chachamim is not with money; it's with food.
Yeah.
I could give you a cookie, and you give me back 2 cookies.
Right. Exactly. Right.
But tonight, no tar b'katzat tchila, but you can't do it if we made a deal first.
Right.
I give you 1, you give me 2.
No. Right. Exactly. Oh, lo tad b'katzat tehila. Exactly right. It's not. It's if it's stipulated that I'm going to give you 1, you can't plan it.
I can't be a Talmid Chacham and say, listen, here's
And
a
the
cookie,
Taz
you
says,
give me back 2.
this is the Taz. The Hachinami, it says it right, Lashon Achila. But if you look in the Mishnah in Pe'ah that we said, right, what did it say? Ochel perotehem ba'olam hazeh ve'akeren kayem el'olam haba. It's also perot, Lashon Achila. Right, she'elu devarim she'adam ochel perotehem ba'olam hazeh. Belo ublo ketzitza.
Can't plan it.
It's not planned, not a salary. Like it says in Avot, Al tiyu ka'avadim ha'mishemishim et harav amenat lekabel paras. Aval la'olam haba, yachol, you can get the extras in olam haba. Why? Because when it says in Eruvin, hayom la'asutam, today you work. Kevan shemet adam, once the guy dies, na'aseh hoshim min ha'mitzvot, he's free from all the mitzvot. So there's no problem giving ribit. There's no mitzvah not to give ribit in olam haba. So Hashem can give you as much as He wants.
Oh.
You understand?
Wow.
The whole
Hashem can repay however many times.
You can do it in Olam Haba. There's no issue of ribit.
There's no rules.
Olam Hazeh, there's no rules. Wild West. Hashem can give you everything you want. So Badavka over here. So that's why when you give money, Maaseh, give money. Best thing you could do is just give tzedakah. I'm collecting now. Whoever wants to participate. I'm collecting now 12 post-dated checks for any amount you want to give me. That's going to go to an avrech, a Talmid Chacham that's sitting and learning, that's struggling financially.
Do we do cash too?
No, because the 12 post-dated checks, I could do that. I could take.
You're giving the checks, we give you cash, Kilu.
No, I want your checks.
He wants our check.
I have 3 people's checks already. 24 months, 12 months, 12
You
months.
want 12 checks from him?
12 checks. Any amount you want. 20. What's the matter? What's the face? You just learned a beautiful derasha, and now you're gonna what? You're gonna bow out?
Ask my wife for a check.
Hamna. Listen.
She's got the check.
Any amount. I don't care if it's 10 shekel. I don't care if it's 10 shekel. I want 12 post-dated checks. That it's gonna go to the sword of tzedakah. Is to help to sustain an avrech, a Talmid Chacham, every month a little bit. A little bit. It's a good one. And I can tell you, I've done it in the past, it's worked for me. And I'm doing it for other people, and I'm participating as well. And I have another guy that's going to do it. I told 12, he's going to be 12. Whoever wants 12
So the Avrech gets all them, or you divide it up?
No, what, you crazy? What's wrong with you?
We're making him one supporter.
No.
I'm making him a millionaire.
No, I have 4 people, 4 avrechim. And we got the right avrech, Yad Shamayim, all the right ingredients.
These are the people that are holding up the world.
This is the Talmidei Chachamim holding up the world. So I
Protecting
implore.
Israel right now from all these missiles.
That's not a joke. I implore each and every one of you. 12 post-dated checks, Sasha.
Yeah, awesome.
20 shekel, 30 shekel, you could do it.
That low?
I don't care. No problem. No problem. Ayowa. Give him another drink. You understand? But I want it every month. So I'm going to split this. I'm going to split that in months. That's the key. It's not because a guy came to me. He said he had a big chunk of maaseh he wanted to give. He wanted to give it away right away. He was very zealous to give the mitzvah. So I asked Rabbi Lipschitz before I did it, Rabbi Abraham Lipschitz. I asked him, should I do that or should I, is that the right thing to do? He goes, that's not the sword of tzedakah. The sword is to give two avrechim. Sword is the secret.
Yeah.
Secret. So the sword is to give to support two avrechim every month, a little bit. Two avrechim. He said two avrechim.
Wow.
So give me 24 checks. So give me 24 checks. Okay, 12 months each. I want checks because I'm going to give the checks to them. They're going to give it to the bank. I want the checks.
It's something
24
about it,
checks.
something, yeah.
I'm telling you,
By you writing them out, it's also that you know that it's out of your hands already.
24 checks, not 12 anymore.
Let's see.
24 checks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to write out 24 checks. Just
Okay, I've done it. Okay, I'll work on it. I'll work on it. All right, I'll find out. I'll find out. And the zechut of alimut together, and the zechut of the tzedakah that hopefully you guys will take upon yourselves. And whoever wants to donate to Zera Shimshon, please.
That I already have a Horah Keva with Zera Shimshon.
Please
I
do.
know, yeah.
Reach out to Zera Shimshon global@gmail.com or any of the WhatsApp chat, or you can DM us, or any of the Zera Shimshon platforms. You can reach out, DM us, and we'll set you up with the rabbi, Rabbi Zilberger.
Look, there's a list of people that we're praying for.
Yeah, it's a
every
real
week.
thing. It's really
not
happening.
fake. It's real.
amazing.
It's legit.
And the rabbi has a real cost of all the svarim and the kollel and all the other things he's doing.
Right, so we should all be zochet to do everything together till Mashiach be b'nai amen, amen. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen, amen.